Anyway, y'all. So a friend of mine sent me a video. It was about someone saying I need you to be blacker, to sound blacker. Now, what we need to stop doing is stop pretending like there is no such thing as a black scent. There is. There is. I'm an American Black. I have an American Black accent. Most of us who are American Black have an American Black accent. Now, it's a variation of it, right? It's usually it's a soulful rhythmic tone, a little more bass. Again, there's variations. Relax, okay? But there is a black scent, and I'm proud of it. I celebrate it. I embrace it. It is not synonymous with being ignorant, illiterate. Okay, there are some phrasings that we incorporate in our language, how we say certain words. For example, girl, 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 girl. That's just one example, but that is a black scent. Okay? There are some Black Americans who don't speak with a black scent, depending on their environment, their influences, right? But I have one. If somebody heard me over the phone, they would hear me. It does not mean I'm not eloquent, that I don't enunciate my words, because I do. It's not connected to ignorance. But some people, they automatically think, oh, are you suggesting I sound ignorant because you said I sound black? No. Toni Morrison had a distinct black scent. We know she was a highly intelligent writer, author, speaker, but she had a distinct black scent, right? Um, she was born and raised in Lorain, Ohio. But if I close my eyes, I can tell that was a black woman speaking, an intelligent, articulate black woman speaking, right? So it's not synonymous with that. And um, yeah, I just wanted to share that because I'm like, people are like, there is no such thing. Yes, it is. Stop fucking playing with us. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And that is all, folks. Peace. And we got nothing, and we got nothing, and we got nothing to be sorry for. My love is one in a million, me. Hey, peace, y'all. Okay, part two. Now, in the video, a black actress said that a casting director asked her, could you be blacker? She gave her an audition note, make an adjustment to sound blacker. And now, she said it was a Caucasian casting director asking her. Now, that is inappropriate. That is inappropriate for her to say that. Um, she needed a different adjective. I don't know if she wants to say, can you sound anyhow? I would say this to that casting, or any casting directors or filmmakers. So when you look at their slate on their Actors Access profile or their Backstage profile, or you look at their clips or their acting reel, various clips. So you see them portraying various characters, right? There is a through line. We all have an essence. I have an essence as an actress, and I have several colors on my palette as an actress. Um, 10 colors, right? But I'm usually asked to play maybe three or four of those particular colors, so thus far. However, um, if you need a character, if your vision as a casting director and or filmmaker, director is to cast, is for your production to have someone who has a black scent, who has a soulful sounding voice, right? An American Black soulful sounding voice. Then you look at their reel and or their slate, if they have one, and you can determine based upon their speaking voice and their slate and or their various acting clips, whether their tone, speaking voice, and essence is in line with what you envision for the character you are casting. And if their speaking voice and tone and or essence is not in line with what you envision for the character, then you don't fucking cast them. You don't invite them in for an audition. Okay? When you have another audition for another character wherein their speaking tone and rhythm and essence is in line with that character, then you call them into an audition for that character. That way you can skip over all this tomfoolery and say dumb shit like sound blacker because clearly their particular tone. Now, you as a casting director, if you're a non-black casting director and you have not had a genuine, sustainable interaction with Black Americans in a sincere way, then you've heard various tones of Black American accents, right? Or black accents. You've heard various tones. So you wouldn't even fix your mouth to say that. You don't say that. You use another word. Or honestly, don't even call the person in. Don't call them in because you already know how they sound from their character reel and their slate. That is all. The end. And we got nothing. Let me stop y'all.